Hey YouTube, Sergeant Savinelli. Well, the day is here. It's December 15th, and it is officially the end of our Super Sleuth contest. I'd like to thank everybody that put in an entry, that did a VR. As we know, there can only be one Sherlock Holmes. As we're going to find out shortly, we have some Watsons as well. Smoking some Velvet in my Holmes calabash today. Thought I'd change things up a little bit. Up until now, I've smoked nothing but Latakia blends in here. The last couple times that I lit this up. Today, Velvet seemed to be appropriate. Okay, so without further ado, as everybody knows, I started a contest last week, gave a series of questions and some very specific rules on how to enter, and got some great responses. So, the official winner of the Super Sleuth contest is none other than the Artful Codger. Ben, congratulations. Send me your particulars, and I will be sending this out to you toot sweet. Now, as we know, there can be really no Holmes without Watson. Just like there can be no Batman without Robin, no Lone Ranger without Tonto, no Green Hornet without Kato. Watson is a very integral part of Holmes's life. He always referred to Watson as my friend and colleague, or my dear friend and colleague, or my close friend and colleague. And poor Watson always got a little bit of a rough shake, because anytime he dropped the ball on something that he and Holmes were working on, Holmes was sure to throw a shot at him. Good-natured, but a shot nonetheless, to let him know that he screwed up. But along with that, he always let Watson know just how important he was and how important their friendship was to him, and how he could probably not do too well without Watson. That kind of a relationship is tough to find. So, he would throw him a shot, tell him how important he was to him, let him know that he could never do anything without him, and then he would invite him to partake from the Persian slipper. This contest yielded 3 Watsons, and this is my chance to throw a shot out there at you. Watson number 1, Yardism. Watson number 2, Carving Piper. And Watson number 3, LA Pipe Smoker. Chad, Jared, Todd, thanks for your entry. You missed one key element in this whole thing. The very first rule, right after I said, pay real close attention, these are the rules. The VR was to be in the format of Holmes presenting to Lestrade his outlying case, thus making a fool of the poor Inspector Lestrade. You missed that one. So, my Watsons in the true spirit of Sherlock Holmes, you need to know how very important you are to the whole process. And I would be very proud to have any one of you on any case that I would be working on, without question. And so, because of your Watsonism, you are all hereby officially invited to partake from the Persian slipper. And so, a little twist that I decided to throw in there at the last minute. Each of my Watsons will be receiving a pouch of one of the Artful Codger's favorite blends, the venerable Mixture 79. So, gentlemen, please send me your info, your mailing info, so I can get these out to you. And then, hopefully, I would like to see a video of you smoking Mixture 79 and maybe eating a little crow for the Artful Codger. All right? I think it would be a lot of fun. Hey, listen. I think, myself personally, you guys may have a different opinion, but myself personally, I thought this was a cool little adventure. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's always fun to get together and do something like this, a little bit of participation stuff. But also, we shared a few laughs, right? Had a little bit of fun. And now everybody's going to share a smoke together. I will not be partaking of this particular blend anytime soon. It does not appeal to my palate, as the Artful Codger already knows. But I think it's only appropriate that the three of you should absolutely partake from the Persian slipper in honor of the Artful Codger's Holmes status, and equally as important, the three of your statuses as very worthy Watsons. So listen, get that info out to me so I can put these things in the mail. The faster we get that going, the faster I can see some video action from you guys. Again, thank you so much for participating in this thing. I think we had a blast. Got a lot of great comments off of it. Everybody seems to be pretty on board with the idea, and I hope to be able to do something like this at least once a year. It'd be fun, I think, and maybe more, depending on time and you know, those types of things. Time is always a pain in the ass because there aren't enough hours in the day, and especially for me, I'm always on the run and constantly out and about. You know, I do my little thoughts now in the car because that seems to be the only time I can find lately. But again, thanks a lot for joining in with the fun and on our little adventure. And you guys have a great weekend.